Hey class, so we're going to go ahead and review our hundreds, our ones, tens, and hundreds place value. So remember that we have the ones, we have tens, and we have hundreds. And we're going to go ahead and represent the one with a dot, the tens like this, and the hundreds with a square. So let's start off with the first example. We have the number, let's see, 146, 146, 146. Now remember the chart that we would do in class and where we would write ones, sorry about that, tens, and hundreds. Okay, so we look at the number 146, and this is our chart, which is hundreds, tens, ones. 146. So this will be our ones, this would be our tens, and this would be our hundreds. So what number is in the hundreds place? Is it the 6, the 4, or the 1? And your number is 1. So we have 100. How many tens? 4. And how many ones? 6. So the way we can represent this in pictorial form would be, how many hundreds do we have? We have 1. Now remember how we represent the hundreds. So it would be a square to represent the hundreds. We have 1. How many tens do we have? We have 4 tens. So we will show it this way. 1, 2, count with me, 3, 4. How many ones do we have? 6 ones, 6. So we will represent it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be our pictorial form. Remember that whenever you're counting the tens, you're counting by tens. So this will be the 100. And you count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. And then you count by ones, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So 146. This little group right here has 40 because we counted by 10. Remember, 10, 20, 30, 40. This will be 6 and this will be 100. 146. Let's try another example. Let's see the number 108. Okay, so remember the 100 will represent it as a square, the tens as that, and the ones as this. So 108, let's do our chart. We're going to abbreviate. We'll do the H for 100, the tens for tens, the T for 10, sorry, and the O for ones. Okay, I should have done that. Okay, so we're going to look at the number. So this is our number 108. How many hundreds do we have in this number? Think about that. We have 1. Let's write our 1. How many tens do we have? Look at our number. Do we see anything in there? No. So we can either leave it blank or we can just go ahead and put a 0. We don't have tens. How many ones do we have? So this is our ones place, tens place, and hundreds. We have 8. Okay. So now we're going to represent it in pictorial form. So the hundreds, how many do we have? We have 1. And we're showing it by drawing a square. And let's see, how many tens do we have? Oh, we have none. So do we write any of these? Do we draw any of these? No, because we have 0. What about ones? We have 8, and this is the way we're going to show them. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the way you show your pictorial form. Now remember, the standard form is just the number. So this will be your standard form. This will be the standard. Let's try another one. We will do 84. Again, your hundreds with a square, your tens, and your ones. Okay, so we have the hundreds, tens, ones. Let's try this out. So 84. So 4 must be the ones place, right? Okay. The 8 should be the tens, T-E-N-S. And the, oh, do we have any hundreds? No, we don't have any hundreds. So do we put anything under hundreds? No, we don't have hundreds. How many tens do we have? We have 8. How many ones? 4. Perfect. Excellent job. You can go ahead and write this down on your notebook so you can have some notes. Now, look at this one. So we have hundreds? No, so we're not going to draw any squares. What about tens? Oh, we have 8. So this is the way we're going to show it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many ones do we have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now remember the tens we count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Then we count by ones. 81, 82, 83, 84. Perfect.